Hey everybody, it's time to clean the poop chute. Come on and join us. After 2 weeks in Portland, Oregon, we flew back to Phoenix, Arizona and made our way to a Cracker Barrel to spend the night.
It's good and bad when we stay at a Cracker Barrel. Good thing, we get a nice dinner and it's free to stay in the parking lot, well, besides the dinner. But bad thing is, they're generally right next to a freeway, and they're always right next to big dumpsters on both sides. It's good for us. We get to put our garbage away. Not so good for us because it's loud. Last night we got to meet a really nice lady named Loma. She is traveling in a pleasure way and back into Arizona this week for her annual stuff like we do in Portland, her doctor's appointments, insurance, dentist, all that stuff. So car registration. So she's doing all that this week. She was parked right over here, gone now. We talked to her and her little dog Katie for quite a while last night. Another super fun thing about staying at Cracker Barrel, you get to meet nice folks. So today we're off to the library, and at some point I might like to take a nap. I don't know, we'll see.
That was just not a good night of sleep. Usually Cracker Barrels are, you know, they're noisy or in a parking lot, but this one just seemed to be especially noisy. So I think now we're going to go to the library where hopefully we can catch up on our sleep.
We're at the library in Phoenix, and I am working on some blog posts to go along with Steve's YouTube videos. So I thought I would just, you know, watch the episode again where he gets shot. So that I would know what to say in the blog post. And I just can't stop laughing. It's hilarious. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch that last video where Steve gets shocked. It's awesome.
I thought Noelle was upset about something because I kept hearing her sniff. So I looked over. She's not upset. She's laughing and crying, watching and rewatching when I had all the electricity coursing through my body. Falling into our bucket of things they don't tell you about when you buy an RV. Cleaning the toilet. Cleaning the top of the toilet is the same as cleaning any other toilet. Challenge for us, we have, say, toilet goes from point A to point B. From point B down to our black tank, we have about, I want to say, 18 inches of pipe. Just a big PVC pipe that goes straight down. So our poop, as it has fallen down, sorry this is gross, rubs on the side of the pipe and it sticks.
It's a poop chute.
It is a literal poop chute. And we've been trying to figure out how to clean it up. We've seen like some spray nozzles you can hook to a hose and put in, and we haven't tried one today. We just bought a scrubbing bubbles with a theoretical like flushing pad. We're not going to flush the pad, but it's got like a longer arm on it, which is what I've been looking for. So I think we just connect this and it's locked in place, so now I can go do some
scrub-a-dub-a-dub.
Scrub-a-dub. I think we will skip showing you what the pad looks like. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna even want to see what this pad's gonna look like. Okay, so we're going in. Come on. Starting off, it's nice and blue. Going in.
Want me to turn the water off?
Yep.
Good job. You're looking mighty sexy. Doing a great job.
Oh.
You're doing great. Don't barf, man.
Oh, good Lord. Had to pause for the cause for a minute. It was,
She dropped one of those things. Hopefully it's not going to ruin her toilet.
It says they're flushable.
That doesn't mean it works in here though.
Well, gonna head on back in with our second pad here.
Could you scrub around that thing?
This thing?
Yeah. Just try not to hit that blue thing.
Blue thing? What blue thing?
The handle, so it doesn't open.
What handle? Oh, is that what I did?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not positive, but I think so.
Buy an RV, they said. You'll have fun. Yeah.
Oh, the places we will go. Into the toilet bowl.
I think the reason this is coming up for us right now is in Arizona, like lately, the temperature, we've been in the 90s. So
it doesn't smell great.
I turned it on the other day. I flushed and I had the fan on overhead, and
oh man, you can't do that anymore. It's gonna clog up your toilet.
where was I? Where I lost my pad into the toilet bowl. Oh, it's been getting hot here in Arizona, so it's been in the 90s. So the other day I had the fan going and I flushed with the lid up, and the exhaust just kind of came like straight up from the toilet past my face. It was foul. It was really foul. So wanting to clean the poop chute has been on our list for some time, but it just kind of got more important this week, and it's so freaking warm. So judging from this being our third pad now, I'm not going to say this is a success as far as not dropping pads in, but the chute is actually getting cleaned off. Is there a better way to do this? Do other people know? Oh, man. Well, managed to not lose our third scrubber, and I'll have to keep that away from my face while I talk. I've actually managed to get that one off and disposed of properly. So we lost two of these down into our black tank. It says they're flushable, so I'm not particularly worried. Not something that we're going to do every week or even every month. So this would be our first time scrubbing like the deep scrub like that in almost 2 years. So it is cleaner. I can see that just visually, so it doesn't look quite as bad. As far as the smell, I don't know, I guess we'll know over time if that's helped or not. But for today, I think we're going to call this one done. Last night we spent the night on some BLM land outside of Tucson, Arizona. I guess we're still in Tucson, Arizona. It's kind of crowded, a lot of campers. So today we're actually going to go to a piece of property somebody told us about. So we met Vinny at the truck camper rally, and Vinny said, hey, I've got a remote, undeveloped piece of property in Arizona, and you guys can go to it anytime you want and spend time. So here's the map. I'm not showing you the map because I don't want you to go there. But today, literally, we're going to follow the treasure map and see if we can find Vinny's undiscovered plot of land. So come along with us. A strange thing has happened on our way to Vinny's Shangri-La. I'm seeing signs for the thing. It's aliens versus dinosaurs. I'm not so much of a dinosaur person, but aliens, you know, I'm in for it. So en route, we're actually going further than we need to go just to see this alien museum. So should be fun. We're here. It's time to go see the thing. Let's go on in.
We are at our friend Vinny's property in Arizona. I think Steve showed you the map earlier. He has a clothesline built. It's an unimproved property. He comes here a couple months a year. And since there's a clothesline, we thought we will try to wash some clothes in the sink. First time ever. So I put a Tide Pod into the sink, and you can see how it looks. It's kind of a science experiment. It's a little fun to look at it. And that's as far as I've gotten so far. I got my pile of clothes, and I'll scrub them, soak them for a little while, then rinse them, then hang them out to dry. It's melting.
Yep. Morning.
Oh, that's hot. So I scrubbed them up and smashed them around. Now I don't really know. Now I'm letting them soak for a little bit. Maybe 5 minutes. I don't really know how long to let them soak.
They're steeping.
They're
like
steeping. Anyways, that's what they look like now. Steeping. So I'll let them steep for a few minutes, maybe drink a beer, and then come back and rinse them out.
The truth of our washing clothes today, we both smell bad.
We took a shower.
Before we took a shower. This
Why
morning,
do you gotta say that?
Because we both smelled a little foul.
Well, we smell like sweat. We've been hiking a little.
Yeah. So this morning it was definitely like, we should shower and use a little water. And then, well, let's try doing like some of our laundry. But it's all brought about because at least I found my own smell very offensive to me. Like, I sat down to eat breakfast and I was just like, oh, this is not good. This is not
smell like sweaty balls.
Good. Yeah. Sweaty balls. So, now, freshly showered.
Yes, you look handsome. And you smell so good.
Oh, I smell so good. So now we'll see how our clothes do. I think the question we were talking about was whether or not after this our clothes will smell like sweaty balls and soap. So we'll let you know. Our mothers would be so proud.
Yes. I have a vague recollection of doing this as a child with my sisters. Oh, hello. There is evidence that the cows come closer. sometimes. Now they're just going past. A couple stragglers. Oh, hey! Alright, so it's a week after Steve cleaned the toilet with our new scrubber. And we also dumped the tanks, but it smells a lot better in here. It's also been a little bit cooler. We're only in the 80s instead of being in the 90s. So, thanks for stopping by.
Join us next week when we set our sights on Tombstone, Arizona.